Isang pagpalang araw po sa ating lahat. Welcome back po sa ating 365 Daily Devotion with Pastor Russell Ocampo. So, ang topic po natin for today is Seeing Through the Eyes of Faith. At syempre, patuloy pa rin po tayo sa ating Bible Character Edition. So, ang concept po natin for today is Israel Rebellion, Fear over Faith. So, ang sabi dito, after God rescued Israel from Egypt with mighty power, He held them to the edge of promised land. In book of Numbers 13 verse 14, 12 spies were sent to explore the land. They saw the land was good, just God had promised. But 10 spies focused on the strong cities, powerful people. They were afraid. They separate fear through the camp. The people listened to the fear report instead of remember God's promises. They cried all night. They complained against Moses. They even say they wanted to go back to Egypt. They talk about chasing a new leader. This was not just fear. This was rebellion against God. Only Joshua and Caleb trusted God. They said, if the Lord delights in us, He will bring us into this land. Numbers 14 verse 8, sabi, but the people would not listen. Fear groans when we forgot who is God. God had already shown His power through the plagues, the Red Sea, and manna from heaven. Yet the people doubted Him. This reminds us that the human heart is sinful by nature. Romans chapter 3 verse 10 to 12, we do not naturally trust God. Even after seeing His works, we still struggle with unbelief. Israel's rebellion shows our deep need for God's grace, yet is also shown God's faithfulness, though we judge that generation He kept His covenant promise. 2 Timothy 2 verse 13, the land was not the real problem, their unbelief was. Hebrews chapter 3 verse 19. So, nakikita naman natin dito sa Numbers 14, sabi dito, then all the congregation raised a loud cry, and the people wept the night. And all the people of Israel grumbled against Moses and Aaron. The whole congregation said to them, would that he die in the land of Egypt, or would that he died in the wilderness? Why is the Lord bringing us into this land to fall by the sword? Our wives and our little one will become a prey. Would it not be better for us to go back to Egypt? And they said to one another, let us choose a leader and go back to Egypt. At ngayon po, share ko po yung mga natutunan ko sa naging topic natin for today. Magsisimula po tayo sa ating teaching. First teaching, unbelievers see the impossibility. So, yung mga hindi naniniwala sa Diyos, nakikita nila yung impossibilities na kung saan hindi na pwedeng maging possible lahat ng bagay. Sa ating second teaching naman, believers see possibilities through the eyes of faith. So, yung mga tao naman na naniniwala sa ating Panginoon sa Kristo, naniniwala sila or nakikita nila yung mga possibilities sa pamagitan ng pananampalataya nila. So, sa ating third teaching naman, one rebellious decision makes a generation suffer. So, kung ikaw, nagmula sa iyo yung rebellious decision na gagawin mo, syempre sa buong generation mo or sa buong angkan mo, sa magiging anak mo, sa magiging apo mo, at sa magiging apo ng apo mo, is magkakaroon na sila ng tinatawag natin na pagsasuffer. So, dadako tayo ngayon sa ating application. First application, make decision based on God who is. So, gumawa daw tayo ng desisyon na kung saan si God yung nagiging basihan ng paggawa natin ng desisyon. Sa ating second application naman, overcome giants to God's greater glory. So, dapat yung mga biggest fear ng buhay natin is nako-convert natin siya into greater na ibinibigay ng biyaya sa atin ng Panginoon. Sa ating third application naman, trust God's protection and empowerment. So, maniwala tayo sa kakayahan ng Panginoon na iligtas tayo at protektahan tayo sa anumang mga bagay. So, dadako tayo ngayon sa ating last part, which is in discussion. What is the importance of seeing things through the eyes of faith? Para sa akin kasi kapag yung mga bagay is nakikita mo sa pamamagitan ng pananampalataya, syempre, ibig sabihin nun, sobra na yung pananampalataya mo kay God, strong bond relationship na yung meron sa inyong dalawa. So, ayun lamang po for our today's discussion. Thank you for watching.